All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Scott Fardulis, and the unlikely event, we have not met or crossed paths before. I'm joined by Joel Molly this morning, and we're going to talk about YGYBuilder. And it's great to have all of you on this morning. Thanks for making time out of your busy schedules and taking a little snippet of your day out for us. So this last weekend, good news. I think you are all aware now. We launched a brand new app, brand new, that is downloadable onto your phone, whether you've got a Galaxy, Samsung, or you've got an iPhone or any other smartphone for that case. You can go to your app store and you can download the app YGYBuilder, which is what we'll be discussing this morning. So you all know that we've had this platform out for some time, using your feedback and your experiences to help us build this app, and it is done, it is finished, it is available, and it is working. I've been using it for the last several days straight. I'm loving it. I've used it around the world. I've used it in other countries. I've used it across the ocean. I've used it in my backyard. I've used it in other states, and people are loving it. So what is it? It is an automated system. And I love this word system because systems are what prevents us from getting off in the weeds. You know, we're in a business where it's really, really important that we effectively share the longevity message in a way that is exciting, in a way that is truthful, in a way that is fair, in a way that's inspirational, and that we're getting the story of Dr. Wallach and all of our amazing products and the financial opportunity that is in our grasp available for you and available for me and available for everybody else. So the biggest thing that we've all faced as network marketers or aspiring professional network marketers is how do we equalize this where regardless of our personalities, regardless of our flaws, regardless of our ability to be great, effective communicators or attractive in any way necessary, how do we level that playing field so everyone's got the same fighting chance to enroll and to sponsor people into our organization? And that's why we created this app. So it is there for you to leverage. You know, certainly, and I love the tagline, thanks to Joel and his creativity, this tagline existed. And when we looked at these, we're like, that's it. So, you know, there's two things that we want you to know. There's nothing that will ever replace the fact that you, my friends, are amazing at building relationships. And if you feel that you fall short in that category, if there's one thing that we all have to take responsibility for, it's for building our own relationships. We've got to be nice, we've got to be kind, we've got to be likable, we've got to be the kind of people that are attractive and that others want to be around. And so that part is up to you, and it's up to me. And that's the one thing that is the variable or the factor here. The other piece is the system itself. So the tagline is you work on the relationship, you take care of the relationship, you build the relationship, we'll take care of everything else. So think about that. Isn't that just refreshing? When it comes to building your business, you take care of the relationship, we'll worry about everything else. So that's why YGYBuilder is so effective. So on that note, we want to do some show and tell, because last weekend at our Leadership Mastery event, which by the way was absolutely incredible, the talent, the speakers, the chemistry, the commitment on everyone's part, what was delivered was truly second to none. I cannot tell you how many nonstop text messages and phone calls and emails have come flooding in to us saying, literally, that was the best event ever. In all of our years, we've never experienced anything as good or powerful as that event. Thank you. That's what made us feel really good about the weekend. But during that weekend on Saturday, Joel launched the new app in the form of technology. And again, already the feedback is overwhelmingly positive. So what I'd love to do right now is to turn some time over to Joel and have him talk a little bit about what was released and what was shared on that particular Saturday, and have you feel the excitement that we feel, so you're in the know. You feel knowledgeable, you feel like you know exactly how this works and how you're gonna be able to use it to grow your business. And then we're gonna do some Q&A here to wrap up this call, so it should be fun. So on that note, thanks for being on, Joel, and the floor is yours.
Well, thank you, Scott, I appreciate that. And I've been getting a lot of questions on Saturday of like, how do I get my, how do I sign up? I downloaded the app and then what do I do? So I just want to clear that up. First of all, you want to go to YGYBuilder.com to actually sign up for your account and get your free trial. And then the app is a free download, and you download the app, and then you can log in with the username and password that you just created at YGYBuilder.com. So so that's how you do that. And yeah, Scott, I'm just so excited for this thing because we've been seeing just dozens of people getting their links out there and tracking it, and getting enrollments and getting signups, and it's been crazy to see all the success that's already happening out of the gates. And I was thinking the other day, everyone in longevity, like, I remember the first time, Scott, I went to a longevity convention with you was also my first longevity convention, right? And it was in Salt Lake City. And I'm curious, how many of you guys were at the Salt Lake City convention? If you were, yeah, there you go, raise your hand or just type something into the chat bar like I was there or something like that. So I was at the Salt Lake City convention, and of course, Scott has a speaking segment on stage and whatnot. And there he is after the event one day, he and his wife, Juliet. And I just remember, of course, it's at this big convention center, the Salt Palace Convention Center or whatever. And it was just insane. And I remember seeing Scott and Juliet. There was a line of people waiting to talk to Scott and Juliet. Like, there's somebody that was chatting them up and talking with them, and Scott and Juliet were being so gracious and offering their time. And there was like a crowd of people that were just waiting to just shake Scott's hand and give Juliet a hug and just say hi and listen to their wisdom. And that had a huge impact on me. The amount of people that are in this company, and then you have, Scott and Juliet, holding the rank that they do and forging the path that they have. And you just got everyone in this company wanting to get a bit and a piece of Scott's time. Now, with that picture in mind, everyone in the company would just kill to have Scott in their backyard. Like those of us in Colorado, we're so blessed to have him in our backyard. And even one step further than that, what if you could have Scott do all of your meetings for you? Like, what if you could have Scott Fardulis talk to all your prospects for you and show them the plan and tell them his story and use his credibility and his reputation in this company, and you could have him do all your meetings for you. Well, now you can. So that's like that. I was just thinking the other day, like, wow, we all have Scott in our back pocket with this app. Like with this funnel, we have Scott. You can have Scott do all your meetings for you. And this is the guy who's the only one in the company at Emerald Ambassador. I mean, this is amazing. And so I was just thinking about that. First of all, how blessed I am to live in Scott's backyard and get to communicate with him. And I remember so many people coming up to me at those conventions, like, wow, you live in Loveland? Isn't that where Scott and Tom live? And I say, yeah. And oh my gosh, you are just so blessed. I can't tell you guys how many people have come up to me and told me, like, you are so blessed to live near that man and to have him in your neck of the woods building this business. Well, now you all get him. Now YGYBuilder gives you Scott, and it's so amazing because the funnel is built exactly how Scott shows the business anyway. Like, that's how Scott shows the business to his people, and it's all in your back pocket with YGYBuilder. So I'm just so floored by that, and I'm so thankful that Scott was willing to lend him his time and his talents to help us build this funnel. So I do want to show that to you guys again real quick. If you haven't already seen that, I'm going to share my screen really quick. And here we go. So this is the first page. And this is one of the options that we have. And right now, this is the one that's hot, right? So here's Scott showing you his life and the fact that he and his wife have come from having a house foreclosed on and having a car repossessed so he's getting vulnerable here, and he's just showing you, this is what we've created, and it's because of longevity. He doesn't say that in this video. He says it's because of our system that we've created and fill out the information for more. And so Scott's doing your invite here, right? Like, how cool is that? I was talking with our mastermind group last night that, the 7 core principles of network marketing are what they are. And what's cool is YGYBuilder has sort of taken out the last 5. So all you need to focus on is meeting new people or developing new relationships, which is the first one, and the second one, which is inviting. So now all you have to do is invite people to watch this video and to go to your funnel, which is just a click of a link, which is amazing, right? So we got that. Man, you guys, like I was telling Mikey the other night that he went through the system. Before it was this system, Mikey, before it was all buttoned up together, he went through this exact thing. He watched the videos, he got a brief meeting with Scott, and then he went to the university. Like, it was exactly that flow, and it's so cool. And so now now it's been put together, we've used it already to sign up our good buddy Alex, and he went through the system. He's on here, and he was going to sign up with a $25 spot. And what's cool is he went through, he watched the videos. He's like, this is insane. I can see the value of this. And he actually decided to go ahead and get some products with his sign up pack so he can start experiencing the products. And so it's working, you guys. It's just amazing. So this is the first page. Here's the second page. Once they fill that out, we say thank you, and Scott's explaining what's going to happen next. Again, this is like having Scott do all of your meetings for you. So when I'm sending out this link, I am edifying Scott, and I'm edifying the link, for what it is, the fact that it takes you all the way through to the end, and I'm edifying Scott because he's literally my partner. I have Scott everywhere I go in my pocket now. It's so cool. So I'm edifying him, and then they come to this page, and then they see what's going to be next, and then they come to this page. They get to the tour, which is, again, this is a couple of the links that Scott sends out every time he's doing an in-person meeting. Even he sends out this link, and it's the betterment video. And again, you're getting notified on the app. So here's a screenshot of the app. Boom. So you guys can all see that? No? Okay, you cannot see that. So you're still seeing my, okay, let me do this. Okay, how about now? Can you see the screenshot on my phone? Yep, thanks, Trevor. I'm watching you, buddy. Cool. All right, so you've got the notification right here. So every time my wife, in this case, clicked on one of these links, it just popped up on my phone, which is the app notifying me. So how cool is that? So can you guys see the betterment video now again?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yep, so there you go. And then the next page is Scott and Juliet's story. Again, another one of the links that Scott sends out when he's doing in-person meetings. And that's what we've been trained to do, and that's what we've been doing. We just now made it all simple with one link. And again, they click this button. We're getting this notification right here. And so I know exactly how far my person has come through this thing. And okay, Scott's saying you've reached the time to get started, like this is the most important step. And okay, so a lot of questions I've gotten here, you guys, is, are these the only start options? These are not the only start options, okay? So when Scott, in the beginning of this thing, Scott talks about how you can start this business for as little as $25. And you can sure be successful and make an impact in your life for starting with $25. He says, now, here's why I would get some products, and here's why I did get some products. However, the decision is up to you. And so earlier on in the videos, he mentions, you can start this business for just $25. And so here we go. We got that option right here. You guys, how much better is it? I was talking again last week at our mastermind group. How much better is it to sign up 8 people at $25? So let's say you talk to 10 people. And let's say out of those 10, you get one CEO pack, okay? 10% gets a CEO pack. That's all well and good. You got one person in your business. You got 9 people who are uninterested or gone or whatever. Well, let's say now you talk to the same 10 people, and you instead of leading with a CEO pack, and I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm saying, just consider this as an option, because we do CEO packs. We encourage CEO packs. However, we also let people know that you can join this for $25, and it's okay. Because say you talk to those same 10 people, and now 8 of them will get in with $25, because $25 doesn't hurt as much, like right off the gate. Now you can find $500, and I have all of the respect in the world for those people who sell couches and sell cars and things, and I know a few of them personally, to get started in this business. And if you want it bad enough, I believe you will. Anyway, what we've experienced is 8 people will sign up at $25 out of the same 10. And you know what? One of those will still upgrade to a CEO pack. Except now I've got one CEO pack out of 10, and I've got 7 other people who are in my business who are going to be shopping for, Denver Zoo tickets, who are going to be shopping for stuff at Kohl's and Walmart and getting cash back, who are going to be buying chapstick and essential oils from Youngevity, who are going to be buying coffee or buying whatever, laundry detergent, whatever they want. Now I've got all those people. You guys see the power of that?
Yes.
Yeah. So I did an illustration on our whiteboard. I was like, look, I mean, it's actually resulted into more business volume in our company, in my wife and I's business, doing it that way. So anyway, that was a tangent. So you got your distributor kit, $25 here. You got a 90 for Life social kit right here, which is like a step up in dollar amount for what you're getting started with. Then you got your Healthy Start CEO Mega Pack 2.0, which is a great kit. And then we've got your Keto CEO Mega Pack here. Now, these we picked because they are popular, because of the price points, and because of the greater sort of niche that Youngevity serves. Now, here's the thing, though, is, oh, by the way, you're going to get a tour of the company right here. You're going to get to know why this company exists with Dr. Walk, Dr. Malan, and their research. And this video is incredible, just totally incredible. And some text on our company here. And if you want to show them, or if they want to see more start options, they can click all choices, and it's going to take them over to all of the start options. Okay, so don't think this is the only way people can get started. I've gotten a lot of questions on this. Through this funnel, they can get started with any product they want by clicking right here, and this takes you to all the start options on Youngevity's website. So boom, right there. And now when they sign up with one of these options, it takes them to this checkout page, which is uniquely linked to your back office. I select the distributor welcome pack, so there it is right there. It's $25. You fill out the information and submit. And what's cool is we're able to link this page to this page, which is the next page in the funnel, you guys. So congratulations. Now it's time to get going. Let's put these 2 things into action right now. Give me a call and go to Youngevity University and get trained. So when they click this, which is so cool, you guys, they've enrolled and now you're getting them trained. And so boom, they come over here and it's the university. So this is where they can go through every single step of the university. Step 1, step 2, step 3. All the way through to the end. And it's so funny, you guys. Alex, are you on here? Where's your face? I want to see you. There he is. Okay, so Alex. So, okay, by the way, guys, it was Alex's birthday yesterday. So we've got a birthday boy on the line. So show him some love, definitely in the chat bar or something. So Alex, we go to the gym yesterday, and Alex is sitting there, and we go to the same gym, and I walk in, and first thing I say to Alex is, Alex, congratulations on graduating the university, my friend. And you should have seen his face. At first, he was like, oh, yeah, you do. You know that, huh? And so he was so confused at first because I knew. I watched the notifications come in on my phone that he had gone all the way through university. Every single time I got notified. It was so cool. And he's like, yeah, thank you. And by the way, it's my birthday. So that was yesterday, right, Alex? Yeah. Your smile's great, buddy. Okay, cool. So that's that, you guys. And they get trained, you get notified, and it's totally awesome. So last couple screenshots I want to share is, let's see. Okay, this is what the home screen page of the app looks like. And except if you're not on a phone call at the time you're taking a screenshot, this is what it would look like. Okay. So my favorite button on this right here is the send a link button and link stats. You can click the link stats and see the links that you sent out, who you sent them to, and if they've clicked it. It's so cool. So this button here, when you click that, send a link, it pulls up this page. Okay. So this is so cool, you guys. You select a contact from your contact book. It links through your contacts through your phone, and you click the drop down and select one of 4 links that we've preloaded into this app. Okay, One of them is a YGYBuilder referral page, which, oh, by the way, you have YGYBuilder. You're duplicating with it. You're teaching your team to do the same. You send 4 referral links to your team, and they sign up for YGYBuilder. You get your next month of YGYBuilder for free. So we built in some really cool ways to get your YGYBuilder for free. And I think that's awesome because, you know, as I'm building this business, this is absolutely how we're duplicating this. This is built right into how we're building this company. And so, you know, those people who are joining our team, they've probably joined through this link anyway, through the link that we send out, through the funnel that I just showed you. And so they're going to get YGYBuilder. I'm going to refer them my link, and then I'm going to get my next month for free when I do that 4 times. So I think that's pretty awesome. And then, okay, so you select your contact, select the link you want to choose. And then, boom, drop down, and these are the preloaded messages. And so there's like 4 different ones that are, you'll see how they relate to which link that you've chosen. So if you choose this, you click this drop down, there's a drop down that says like, you know, referral, you know, YGYBuilder or get YGYBuilder or something like that. And when you click review and send, it pulls up your messages on your phone and it shows you the message that's about to go out. So it doesn't automatically send it. You can look at it, and if you don't like the preloaded message or the language it is or whatever, it doesn't seem authentic to you, you can tweak it a little bit right there before you actually send it through your messages. And that's it. Boom. And you're in business. So you guys, this is, I'm so excited about this. I mean, we've like I said, we've already used it to enroll people into our team. We set a goal to send out a certain number of links per week. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't replace the relationship, and it's just like Scott said. You know, the relationship is up to you. That's your job. However, YGYBuilder takes care of the rest. So now, instead of focusing on 7 core principles, 7 core skills that you need to master in network marketing, all you've got to master is 2. And that's building a relationship and inviting them to see a link. How awesome is that? Isn't that awesome, you guys?
Love it.
Yes. So I'm so excited, and it's just so powerful to see all the success that's happening right away. I know Steve and D Blackburn are using this tool like crazy. Yep. Yep. And a handful of others of you are too. So with all that being said, I would like to either pass it back to you, Scott, if you've got something to add to that. And then I think, you know, we do want to field some questions. If you guys have any, please ask the questions. You know, get active on that Facebook page, YGYBuilder Facebook group page. You know, join that if you haven't. Get active on there, and we'll definitely do our best to answer those questions. So, Scott?
Yeah, Joel, great job running everyone through this tour. I am just completely jazzed, you know, watching you go through and share those screenshots. One of them that I was going to ask you, would you pull up while I'm talking here for a second, that last video that congratulates everybody on, you know, going through the tour? So, or graduating from the university, excuse me. So there's one more screenshot there that you might have. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's in front of the pool table where I'm congratulating everybody for completing the university.
Yes, I do. I know
Okay.
what you're talking about.
I just think it'd be cool to just kind of show people how that caps off. So you showed people here, you can register, then you have the ability to go to the university. And then once you're done with the university, it caps off with another video link that kind of concludes everything and invites people to use the system itself again. So it's a completely full circle, full loop, replicable, duplicable scenario where you kind
there
of,
you go.
Yeah. And I wonder, is that able to be played?
I can play it.
Can people hear the volume if you play that?
Yep. I'm sure they can. So I'll let that play. Good. Thanks for reminding me about that, Scott. I forgot that that's tagged on. So once they graduate the university, you guys, there's more. But wait, there's more. And we talked to them about this marketing system. So cool. Okay, so I'll play this video. Let me know if you can hear it. Let's see, who am I seeing here? Trevor, where are you? Give me a thumbs up, D, and Trevor, if you can hear the audio on this video, okay?
Just complete.
No volume, Joel.
No? Okay. I got one more trick up my sleeve.
All right. Well, while you're pulling out that trick, so one thing too that's really cool, guys, is everybody wants something for free. And so what we're doing when people start into the funnel is we're saying, hey, listen, we want to give you something huge for free. It's going to cost you absolutely nothing. And we're inviting people, once they fill in that first home application page, the next scene goes into my office and I'm saying, hey, we're going to give you something for free. And it's the university. So we're ultimately building value for this university, but there's things you have to do before we just turn over those trade secrets to you. And we are saying that, people sell information like this for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, monster risk. At no risk, we're going to let you have access to our trade secrets through our university. So we're building value for that. And again, that's one of the things that attracts people, lures people to say, okay, I'm going to take this next step. I'm going to watch this next video. I'm going to give you my information because I see so much value in what it is that you're giving me, which is access to that university. So we build that up to be worth a lot of money, worth a lot in the sense of knowledge that you're going to be able to receive. So that's number one. And the second thing I wanted to point out, when Joel was saying, hey, we have something in here that tracks your referrals, it can be your own organization, your existing organization right now. So if you've already got a team and you're the reason why someone came in and used YGYBuilder, we track that. So if you send this out to your team, for every batch of 4 people that you refer yourself and that end up using YGYBuilder, it's a free month of use. So let's say that you send this out to 6 people. The first 4 give you a free month, but you've already logged 2 more people. And as soon as you add 2 more onto the initial 6, then it's going to give you another free month. So technically, you can have ongoing permanent usage of this tool at no charge whatsoever, just simply for referring. So that's a big deal as well. And then of course, we absolutely want everyone's feedback. And the best way to do that is to take your personal experiences from using this tool. And everyone should by now have joined the Facebook page, YGYBuilder, and on Facebook, and get on there and talk about your experiences, talk about how much you enjoyed the app, how cool it is, the flow, anything at all that is working for you. We want to hear about it, and we want the whole world to know your experience as well. So Joel, what do you think? Do we have sound yet?
Well, I'm going to give this another shot here. So let's see. Share computer sound. That's what I was looking for right there. Okay, so we should be good here. Trevor and D, I'm looking at you.
The university myself, and just how much insight I felt like I had from so many gifted people.
Back that up and start it over, Joel.
Knowledge and wisdom and experience on.
You bet.
Hey, congratulations, my friend. You have just completed YGYBuilder University. How does it feel to be a graduate? I know how special I felt when I went through the university myself, and just how much insight I felt like I had from so many gifted people that had insight and knowledge and wisdom and experience on life. And now you can take all of that, it's all bundled for you, and you've got an exact roadmap, a stepping stone process, if you will, to finish and complete your journey to success. But here's what I really want you to know. It's one thing to have information, and it's another thing to apply it. And so if they haven't already, someone is in the process of reaching out to you right now. Someone that has mentored and coached through me. They know what they're doing, they're skilled, and they're experienced, and they're excited to be your partner inside of YGYBuilder. So located on your screen, you're going to see another button, and it's going to invite you to use this tool in this system. I just want you to think about something that's extremely relevant. All successful companies are successful, not by luck, not by chance, not through happenstance. They're successful because they have really well-built systems. And the reason why you had such a successful journey through YGYBuilder thus far is because of a well-thought-out process and system that's put together. It's called YGYBuilder. And so that button that's floating around on your screen somewhere, what I'd really like for you to do to cap everything off is to leverage this system called YGYBuilder. Now, here's what's amazing to me. I think about all the frivolous things that we spend our money on. I don't know if it's a pack of gum, if it's a cup of coffee, if it's a beer, if it's hanging out someplace and getting some chicken wings. I don't know what it is for you. But what I do know is that $1 a day is nothing for the right to have access to tools and systems that could help you fulfill things financially or physically in your life never thought possible or imaginable before. That's the power of YGYBuilder. That's this system that you've just experienced for $1 a day. It's $29.95. What I really want you to know is I'd like to give you a gift again. I'd like for you to test drive it for no charge for a week. Just use it. Go leverage it and blow it up and play with it and do whatever you want to, but just recognize that you're a product of the system, YGYBuilder, and the reason why we have the success that we do inside of Youngevity. So have fun with that. Click on that link. Take your free trial right now. And guess what, guys? We're going to be partnered together, and we're going to have a blast. I'll talk to you soon.
How awesome is that? That was great, Scott.
Thank you.
And then you got your free trial button right here, and they can get started with it, right? And then your picture, your phone number, whatever. So, yes, this is so cool. I'm so excited about all of this. And then when they get inside of YGYBuilder, they set up their account, and in the back office of YGYBuilder, there are going to be some videos to help them get started in YGYBuilder and how to start putting it to work for them. So it's almost like a closed loop system, Scott. It's like we've covered all the bases here.
Yeah, you're right, Joel. And what I really love is that this tool is so perfectly positioned that it works with all of your styles of prospects. So if you kind of know them, if you really know them, if you just met them yesterday, if you just bump into someone and make a brand new friend, if you're sitting on an airplane with someone, you get permission to send somebody this link and it's all over. I mean, you've got a conversational topic, you've got something that's appealing to the masses, and you've got the trackability factor and the accountability factor built in here. I think it's what we've been looking for all these years now, and this is the most revolutionary system and tool that personally I've ever laid my eyes on to do this work for you. And I've seen about everything out there, and that's why I'm so excited about this. So we'd love to hear your feedback, guys. How'd you like the presentation today? How does this sound to you? How does it flow to you? Do you like what you're hearing? Do you like what you're seeing? And are you excited to use this? Give us some feedback, guys. Mikey, you're brand new to Youngevity. How does this roll to you, hearing about this for the first time in this format?
It definitely feels really good because, at the mastermind meeting last night, Joel was really hitting on the fact of all you really have to worry about the relationship component and just really dive into that one app and letting the app really lead the way with the rest of the work. And so we can focus on the relationship. And, one of my biggest hurdles to overcome joining network marketing is all the aspects that are involved in making it happen. So to know that, this app is going to really alleviate all that, just really helps me focus in on what really matters to the business, which is relationships of the rest. And I let the app help me guide me along the process so easier.
That's great feedback, Mikey. Just for everybody else's benefit, you're 1 week new to Youngevity from scratch. So that's fantastic feedback, and we appreciate you and are excited to have you part of the team. Ernesto, we can see you driving down the road, buddy. You were out here at Leadership Mastery. You saw the unveiling of this app. How are you feeling about the use of this tool, and how excited are you to proceed forward with it?
I am super excited on this new tool that we have. I will be definitely utilizing this with my team, and also we can outsource to the Philippines. So I introduced it to my mom, and she knows everyone in the Philippines, and we're gonna definitely utilize that link. So I'm really excited. on this new tool that we have.
That's cool, Ernesto. It's neat that you talk about the Philippines. I was just doing a call late last night over to the Philippines as well, and Thailand, and also over to Australia. And so just in one night, from Australia to Thailand to the Philippines, they are pumped about this, and everyone's talking about how useful this is going to be to change up how they're able to do business. So thanks for that feedback. Dylan Suggs, over to you. I know you're on here as well. And thanks for sharing. You were on the young person's panel at Leadership Mastery. And if you're able to unmute or turn on your camera for us, would love to hear your feedback this morning as well.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm actually running in the grocery store right now, but I love the technology. I can listen to this and tune in. So, you know, our friend here in EJ, actually Ernesto there, his name, he goes by EJ. He's got a buddy, his name is Leo. And we have other people as well who are very into digital marketing. And that's how Joel opened this up at Leadership Mastery, was his interest in digital marketing and how you can utilize something like this to simplify the process of presenting to enough people while at the same time, you know, still building that relationship, but using that leverage of technology. Because, you know, it's funny because, to be honest, like I'm very well versed in like social media and stuff. And honestly, I do see a handful of tools that like, hey, buy my $10,000 seminar and ClickFunnels and all this stuff. So it was kind of, at first it was like I cringed, but then as I got to know about like the value you guys put into it, some of the videos and the tools that you guys decided to implement into this whole thing, I think that is something phenomenal. The way the application process works as well is way better than, for those of you who don't know, that there are ClickFunnels out there where it's like someone plays a quick video and it's like, put your email address here and I'll just send you blasted a bunch of emails and, you know, and follow up with you, all this stuff. And it's all just email marketing and that's all it is. Whereas this has more of like it feels better, you know, and there's like an application process of like, how much time are you willing to put in a week and how much, you know, how much are you wanting to make? Or I can't remember if the question was that exactly, but something along the lines of just applying. And that's super important for digital marketing. It gives more of like a human touch to it. Like, hey, I want to know about who you are. And that is important. We can't lose the relationship when we build something like this. We blast off links like this. We have to remember to build that relationship. But at the other end of the spectrum, on social media, especially, you guys, like people are super busy, you know, especially with when people do have like over, you know, 5,000 or 8,000 followers. You know, I see people who are like, they're like out there promoting something, but, you know, to give them a tool like this, to give them something like, hey, listen, I know you don't have a lot of time. Just take a look at this link. Just take a look at it. And if if you don't enjoy it, if you don't see any value from it, you know, that's cool too. I just wanted to at least send this over to you and let you at least take a time to see how maybe you can use your Instagram or use your Facebook or your network to start making and generating an income. So that's all I have to say about that. So I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, Dylan. That's really valuable feedback. And you're right. You just said something. It's really important to remind everybody is when people go to the Enroll Now buttons or the Get Starting buttons or the Register Now buttons that are preloaded in here, it is linked to your personal Youngevity back office. So they're enrolling straight into your downline. The volume, the BV, the QV goes straight to you. You're the enroller. You're the sponsor. You get the fast start bonuses. You get the quick start bonuses. You don't have to wonder, where are these people ending up? What are they really enrolling into? This is brilliant. I mean, this blows my mind. We actually were able to program this with Youngevity. So we got with the Youngevity programmers and we linked this to the actual Youngevity back office system that already exists. Isn't that so cool, guys? Yeah, you get the volume for this. So, I mean, talk about being able to fire off these links and then watch your bank account grow while these links are being passed out. To me, that makes life very, very simple. Steve Taylor, I know that we were out here for Leadership Mastery. We got to spend some personal time together the following day on Sunday, went to church, hung out. You came over to our house. You got to see some of this stuff in action. What's your impression? By the way, for those that don't know you, you are very skilled medical personality. I've watched you perform surgeries and open people up with scalpels and cut things out of people. And I mean, you are quite the medical artist, and you have a powerful field. You're in ministry at the same time. So how does this tool strike you? You know, with your background and, you know, wearing a medical hat and being a professional or someone that's in network marketing, how does this tool strike you as well?
Thank you, Scott, for that opportunity. This tool is excellent because for me, what it does is it saves me time. And as we know, time is very valuable. And where I could be traveling a distance, sitting down in front of someone, my contact, my team's contact, and then traveling all the way back home, all of that time is now wrapped up into a short, condensed thing. One of the things that I had a meeting with my team last night and we shared is that this levels the playing field for everyone. You don't have to have a highly successful degree. You don't have to be a professional in a certain area, an expert. All you have to do is care about people enough to say, I have something that I would love for you to look at. I really appreciate, Scott, that you and Juliet and Joel and Nikki and your team really put this together for us because this levels the playing field all across our team. And one of the nice things is that when we as leaders tell our team that this is what we're doing, they follow suit. They realize that if the people who are incredibly successful in the company, if they're using these materials, if they're using these apps, then that's exactly what we need to do. Another thing I think that this has really done is it's allowed us to streamline everything so that when we share something with a contact, number one, it's personal. You never give away that personal touch. But also, as was mentioned before, this is a digital age. People just want to look at something. They want to be able to check out what it is. It was so funny you say that, Scott, because on my way home, flying from Denver to home, I met a man and his wife, and he worked for NASA. And we got in a great conversation, and I was telling him that I get to be a professional servant. And they were so intrigued by that, and I got to share in a very unique and intriguing way how we serve people. They were 100% on board, and they were excited to receive any information that I was able to give them. I created such a high value that they said before they got off the plane, I hope that you reach out to us because what you have sounds very amazing. And this was a guy who worked for NASA. So it really has revolutionized the way we do things, and it streamlines it. And I remember someone saying, why do I want to pay $30 a month for something like this? And you and your team brought it out very powerful, is that if it saves 1 hour of your time, is your time worth $30 an hour? Are you worth that much? And obviously you're worth way more than that. So instead of driving and missing things, for example, I missed my daughter's birthday party for the Leadership Summit, the Leadership Mastery. But somebody said, Steve, the most important thing you can do for your daughter's birthday is to be at that thing. And while I was there, I learned about this app that absolutely, it's at my fingertips. So when I travel all over the world and I meet people, I can send them something and instantly they get to have an opportunity to be a part of what we do. I think it's a great program. I'm also excited for what's yet to come. And you guys have done an incredible job of doing that. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome, Steve. Absolutely. Well, guys, you know, that's probably all we have time for today in terms of feedback. I know we could continue this. Here's what I want to encourage you to do. A couple things. I want to encourage you all now to go to, if you haven't done this already, go to YGYBuilder.com and register for an account setup. Again, you can use this for free for 7 days. And in this next week, we would love for you to tell us about your experience. Give us some feedback. Come to next week's call, like Steve, like Dylan, like Ernesto, like others that have shared this morning, give us your thoughts, give us your feedback, talk about your experiences. If you will apply this, it will work. When you apply this, it will work. So just apply it. Go watch your business grow. It's going to be so much fun for you. You've got a diagnostics, trackable, statistical page right on your app, and it will flat out tell you, okay, we're going to call on Tatum. So Tatum, you can unmute yourself and get teed up here real quickly. If you go to that stats page, it will track everything for you and tell you how people are opening the links, which links they opened up, how many you passed out, how many are responding. It's absolutely brilliant, and it's very, very smart. Next, get to our Facebook page, YGYBuilder. Go to the Facebook page. We will post this this morning's call on there, and it's all recorded. So anybody that missed this can watch this recording. They can get trained just like you, so they don't have to feel badly like, oh no, I missed it. They did miss the live portion. They can pick up the recording and not be left in the dark, so your people can get trained. That's the fastest way to get information out there. So go register for the app, download the app, go to the App Store, put it right on the face of your phone, and let's have some fun with this. Tatum, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. It's so great to hear your voice. By the way, thank you so much for being out here at Leadership Mastery. I enjoyed getting to spend time with you down in Texas and the rest of the team a few weeks back. You are contagious. We love your energy, and you are just all of it. So thanks so much for jumping on this call, Tatum. And what are your thoughts about YGYBuilder?
Thank you. Yeah, I am super excited to be using it. I do have questions about it. I think it's awesome. What I'm wondering is, I know that there's like customizable like options to it, but how customizable is it?
Sure, great question. So what would you like to have customized? Tell us about that before we take a broad answer to your question.
Okay, so what I thought would be cool to make it like more personal would to have one video of me talking on there and like have it maybe be like an edification for, you know, your videos that pop up, Scott, or just so like a brief little like, hey, like this is actually me that is a part of this. And then here is this guy that edification. Here you go, enjoy, you know, apply here. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I think that's fantastic. You know what's great is we control all the programming, Tatum. So when we get really good ideas like that, we take them down, and then we just look at the practicality of that. So I think it's a great idea. And what you're saying is that you'd like to have something that kind of personalizes it to you and says, hey, this is my company, this is my business, this is my site. I'm going to show you something cool. Meet a good friend of mine, Scott.
Yes, exactly.
Is that the gist of what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. I just want to have my face pop up, because if I'm sending it to younger people and then they just see like, you know, this random guy, Scott Fardulis, even though you're edifying yourself and there's all that, it's like, he's just some older guy. Why did Tatum send this to me? You know?
I knew there would come a day when people would refer to me as just the older guy, the older, ugly, bald dude that just, used to have game. I knew that day was coming. Dang it, you just pointed it out. No, that's a brilliant idea, Tatum. Really great idea, and I'm just kidding with you. So, yeah, love it. And I just took a note on it, so we'll work on making that something that's a reality.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, I want to add to that real quick, Scott. So for right now, Tatum, what we're doing is we're the video. So every time, any person that I'm sending this link to, I am personally edifying Scott and personally talking about it. And so I'm saying everything that we would say in that video in person. And so I think the value of that would be absolutely, totally valuable. And I think it would also be valuable for like, maybe someone who doesn't know me as well, you know, maybe someone who I just met on Instagram or someone who I just met on Facebook or something. So I see where you're going with that. So for right now, definitely be the edifier and the inviter, and we'll, like Scott said, we'll take that down. So cool.
Something that I was really thinking about, which I don't know, it's like a new idea, but you know how you can have sponsored links on Instagram? If you're familiar with Instagram, you can pay to have a sponsored link. And my Instagram is definitely not, I have nothing about longevity on there. Like, I'm not a walking billboard at all. That is the least thing that I want my Instagram to be. But there is a lot of value in using the Instagram sponsored links. As you scroll through, you just see something. And I've clicked on so many links that are like, that end up being network marketers that are like, go to a ClickFunnels, something similar to what we have. And if I could just have one of those on my page that I could sponsor and like share with people and have my face pop up first so they know like it's actually me, because it's going to be people who don't know me completely, if that makes sense. I'm wanting to connect with more.
There's an idea. I hate to cut you out, Tatum. This is Leo. This is like, I love digital marketing, and there is an idea I'd like to share with you that I actually do with some of my clients when I do cold calls, because I sell digital work, if you will. And a good way is to utilize your camera and maybe a PowerPoint, if you will, like recording yourself, almost creating your own webinar. And then when you create that webinar, you can then obviously at the end of it, your call to action is check out that link, and it kind of personalize that link more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's something that Leo, what you're saying, you can do on your own and kind of make it a 1-2 punch. Here's your thing, and then you know, here's YGYBuilder. So that's what you're saying is 2 separate functions. The first one is something that you control that's all customizable, and then you can make that your own flavor, correct?
Yeah, so you don't have to go out there and have to buy another software, if you will. You can just utilize your laptop, record yourself, use a PowerPoint, maybe you and the events, your meetings and things like that, and explain story, because that's the story is the power. The power of, you can literally implement your story in the digital space, if you will. And a couple of books I recommend, especially we're in this subject, is there's a great guy by the name of Russell Brunson. He created the platform ClickFunnels that we speak of, that you guys called the funnels. And he really breaks down the philosophy, just a good reference book, and to update you how to utilize these type of platforms.
Yep, very good. Leo, thank you so much for that feedback. Absolutely.
Of course. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, thank you so much. We love it. So again, go get on the Facebook page, YGYBuilder. Go to YGYBuilder.com, download your free trial and use this platform, use this system. Joel, thank you so much for today, giving everyone insight and a look behind the curtains, if you will, showing all the screenshots and the pages that people are going to be going through. Steve Blackburn, thanks for posting your results in just a few short days. You've got whatever it is, nearly 40 people that are, you know, traveling through and invited into the funnel. You're tracking your clicks and all that. That's great. We've got stories already of conversions of people enrolling because of this, and it's being used all over the world as we speak. So thank you for being the voice of YGYBuilder, guys, and thanks for being on this call today. Mark it in your calendars every single Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. on this same BAT channel at the same time. We will be going through and getting new updates, new insights, new testimonies, you know, showing people what's working and how things are playing out for everybody. So we appreciate all of you, and go out and make it a productive and a useful day. We'll see you in the morning at 8 a.m. on the Leadership Blitz Zoom. You're all welcome to join that on this same BAT channel. Again, the same Zoom link. That's 8 a.m. tomorrow morning for regular business building and leadership training. We love you guys. Have a great day.
Thanks, Scott.